Hi there, Matt here. Today I wanted to help you think about the pathway you can take towards becoming your own boss. Are there days where you ever think about what it would be like to set your own schedule, pursue your own passions, spend more time with family? If that's you, hopefully this video gives you a little bit of inspiration about some of the things that you should consider on your pathway to entrepreneurship to help you take the next step. And don't get me wrong, breaking free is not an easy thing, especially if you've got a mortgage, bills, food. And these days, with prices increasing, there's only more pressure on you, especially if you're working, especially if there's a dual income too. There's more pressure on both of you if you have a family. These risks can really feel overwhelming and make it difficult to try to break free into a world of unknown, and that is entrepreneurship. But there is a way forward and some things to consider to take the next step. Let's talk about time management first. You're already super busy. You're already juggling so many commitments. Perhaps you even have a family with kids, and there's no time for you to work on something else. But what if you could just find 1 hour a week, 1 hour a day, where you're spending incremental time working on your business? And perhaps step one is just thinking about what is the business that I want to work on, that I want to build. If you're not clear about that, spend some time focusing on that. Write it down, speak to other people. Try to inspire yourself by even reading some books to help you think about what is the idea that I want to pursue. Next, we need to consider mindset. And I'm someone who loves to ramble on and on, like a broken record, about cultivating a growth mindset. But it's really crucial when you enter the entrepreneurial world, because thinking like an employee versus thinking like a business owner are very different things. As a business owner, there are going to be times where you need to take risks, where you will fail, where you will experience setbacks, obstacles, challenges. And in those times, you're going to have to adapt and pivot quicker than ever. The next thing to think about is your finances. As someone working with a lot of people who are managing both a full-time career while trying to build a business, I always tell people, don't quit your full-time job. It's secure, it's safe, it's providing you with the financial means to continue living. Only until you have proven that your business model works and will generate enough money to cover what you're already making or more, should you then think about transitioning out. Of course, if you're rich, maybe that's not a problem. You can take a risk now, quit your job and go for it. But if you are going to quit your job, I would suggest build up enough savings for 6, even 9 months to cover your finances for that period, just in case things go south, things do go wrong. Even in that time, if things aren't working out, you could always pick up some casual or freelance work on the side as a way to make ends meet. But I would strongly recommend you stick to your full-time job and just incrementally work on your business. Last but not least, really get your inner circle on board, and that's your family. Make sure they're on side so that they're there to support you. You know, running a business is difficult. Taking risks, making decisions, going through failure and facing obstacles are all tough. So you need the support of them to help you get through this. And on top of that, I would also enforce or emphasize finding a broader community of entrepreneurs, people in a similar situation to you. If that's something you're interested in, you could always join my community, and I'll provide more details in the comments. So how are you feeling now? Are you ready to start taking the next step to break away from your job and become your own boss? Hey, it's tough. I know. I've done it myself. And remember, it's more about the journey, not the destination. So think about it as a step-by-step process rather than a sprint. And don't feel like you're alone. I'm also here to be able to support you in making the transition from full-time work to a structured, lean, and meaningful pathway to entrepreneurship. If you'd like to learn more, comment boss down below and I'll give you all the details.